Testing. Okay, nice. And we're back, man. It's your boy Ty. You already know what the fuck going on, man. I'm back with another Ghetto motherfucking podcast. And y'all see the title, man. We have a nice video to get into. Oh my god. It was this video I saw a couple nights ago. It's hectic this day and age when it's like men are no longer speaking up about what they want in a relationship, can't even hold their own boundary, can't hold their own frame. And male best friends are stepping in as that man. So we're gonna get into it. But before we get into everything, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you're watching, comment, talk your shit, ask questions. Do your thing. But before we get into everything, we gotta introduce the lovely lady we have here. Give people your name.
Hey, I'm Tavi.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Dating status?
I'm in a relationship.
Okay, girl. What do you do for a living?
I'm a behavioral technician for kids.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And you from Chicago?
Yes. Well, yeah.
Wait, you from somewhere else or something? Like, oh yeah.
Cause I moved out of Chicago.
Okay.
4 years.
Okay.
Then,
And you came back.
Yeah.
Damn.
So a little bit.
Okay.
Course,
So I'll give you a little quick rundown about the stuff that we're gonna be getting into, but before we get into the videos, I want to ask some questions so I get an understanding of like your mindset going into the topics. Mm-hmm. So, what are some red flags that you look for in a man?
Ooh. I feel like
so many.
No.
Yeah. Like, where do I get started?
If his room isn't clean, like take care of your appearance.
That's a good one.
Yourself too, like getting your hair maintained. I feel like if he
it's funny because I think like when it comes to women, like y'all find like the smallest details, like if his nails look a certain way, no cap, it tells a whole different story. So like, is it more like what are more like behavioral traits that you like? Okay, that's red flag. It's like okay,
if he's like way too obsessed with my physical appearance. How one guy be like, oh, like let me see your lips. What? Back the fuck. Like, why do you need an instant?
What?
Exactly. Instant hang up.
What the fuck?
Right?
Hell no. Okay. I can understand that. A guy who's not necessarily like just like more. If he sees an attractive girl, he's like, okay, like she looks good, but he won't be like, oh, girl, you fine. Like, oh, let me see them eyes. What color your eyes? Oh, God, eyebrows, girl, on fleek.
Like I feel like no, it's not like that. But he was just like, I don't know. I feel like that means like you got something sexual going on in your mind,
Oh yeah, he was definitely trying to get some. Okay, that's interesting. So let's say you had like a brother or like a son. Of course, you don't have a son. Do you have a son now?
No.
Okay, a brother or a son. You would be surprised. You know how it is in the city. What would you advise them of red flags in a woman to look for?
I feel like I would say if she doesn't have a close relationship with like her family, like if she's like distance from her family and she's not, and like that would be like, okay,
that's
who are you? Who's there for you? Like, who are you talking to?
Sugar daddies.
What did you like? What what's going on?
Yeah, okay, that's a good point. That's a good one. Not gonna lie, that's a good one.
If she always expects for you to do everything, like if she can't show appreciation, if she can't show love towards you or reciprocate, like even like the little things.
Okay, that's a good one. Not gonna lie, like okay, that's the best advice I had so far on these podcasts. Not gonna lie. Okay.
Universal tip is if they treat servers bad too. Like if they can't say, I feel like
for women kindness. Or for both.
For both.
That's a good one. Kindness. That's a good one. Yeah, Definitely. You know that's interesting because I didn't even know people actually do that stuff. Like treat servers bad because it's like all they doing is like working. Like what
exactly. They can mess around and spit on your food. You don't want to play them type of games.
Bruh.
Harper knows what I'm talking about.
Bruh. you said it like she did it. Yeah, for real, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, have you ever been cheated on? And if so, how'd you find out?
I've never been cheated on.
Yet?
No.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, I'm not gonna wish no bad luck. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way, people. But you know what's up. If a woman, this is a good one. Okay, if a woman has whole friends, three or fours, um, would you would you say she's a red flag?
No, because it depends on how strong your woman's boundaries are and her values are. Because at the end of the day, her friends can be doing whatever they want, but if she can be like, that's not for me, you know, then
Okay, but would you? I gotta challenge that. Okay, because let's be real. Like when women go out, they're more women are more people persons. Like they don't want to stray from the group. They they fall under peer pressure. Like we gotta acknowledge these type of things. So would you say having whole friends is like when you take those into account? Like like yeah, my girlfriend she's perfect. Like she would never do anything. But when she's drinking and then her friends are involved and then they're all single and then they're like, come on, girl, like Drake want to hang out. Like, come on, we gotta go to his section. Like, come on, girl. I know his friends talking. You just go along with it. With those elements that come into it, like that's why I advise, man. Like, if you gotta vet the girl and her friends, because like if she hangs out with hoes, four hoes, 9 times out of 10 she's a fifth. And sure it can happen. It can work where she's resilient. She's not going. But I always say you go to best possibility. Just have a modest friends or friends who are in a relationship. That's the best way to go. But everybody has their own opinions about that.
Yeah, we definitely will have to agree to disagree.
For sure, for sure.
You know,
So who do you get dating advice from?
you said who what?
Who do you get dating advice from?
Oh, okay. So first, my mom, because I'm like, okay, I feel like she's, they
Okay.
learn the tricks and trades. So you like go and ask her, like, hey, this happened. I also go to therapy, so I also talk to my therapist about my relationships, and then my sisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, what do you get your no male advice?
No, because I feel like men are hypocritical sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Y'all be like, oh, if he does that, don't take
Bruh.
it.
What? Okay.
But then when you do it, it's like, oh, okay, no, it's no big deal.
I would say the best
I'm
advice to
tweaking.
get is from like when it comes to male advice, keep it in the family. Father, brother, cousin, uncle. They'll probably give you the best advice. Hypocritical, they probably give you the thing is they probably give you the best advice based off how they move. Like
That makes
if they're like, because most men, let's be real, like, most men cheat, hoes, all this stuff, and they'll give you the best advice from that perspective, which is true, and you may not want to hear it because yeah, it's hypocritical. He's gonna say, get with a guy who's not gonna be in these streets, but he's in these streets. But that's the best advice. You feel me? Like that's the best advice. I always say like, man, give the best advice for women when it comes to relationship. Women, y'all just tell each other what y'all want to hear. Honestly,
That is not true. I have some friends that'll keep it real with me. Like, yeah, no, you're overdoing it. Like seriously, my friend Anaya, we keep it real with each other. We both give each other that type of same love. Like, we have this saying where like, oh, I support you, and I love you, but it really means like,
okay, so
I think you're doing something stupid right now.
y'all will tell each other that, like, you think each other's doing
Yes.
something stupid.
But we have our own way of saying it.
Yeah, girl, like, if you
know?
want to do it, that's you, but
Exactly.
like, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like that type of advice. Like that's like you supposed to be like, don't do that because I wouldn't do that type of shit. You feel me? Because like
get
I
that.
noticed that with ladies, like I seen this on the other podcast where it's like the woman will advise, like will say like, oh, I'm doing this, and then oh, I'm doing this because of this, and they be like, oh, girl, yeah, and they be like, would you do that though? And she's like, no. And it's like, so why would you advise her to do it knowing that it's destructive, advice? He's like, well, because I believe her, girl, you can do it, manifest, all the keywords, code words that y'all like to use and stuff. That's what it goes
But
down to
that's
most of
not-
the time. It's hilarious.
No. But that's something separate. That's completely more of like things that you want, like goals and
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
But no, because even, you got to consider the fact that we care about each other's feelings and emotions. So we do
I
put
know.
a little sugar coat, a little pillow under it. But we
Yeah,
still,
you're not
you
lying.
know what that means, bitch. Don't fucking do that shit. You know you being stupid, but I love you. And I'm gonna be there for you.
Indirect, very indirect, but
Yeah.
they just
It
try to
gets
get a
you
point
there,
now.
you know
Okay,
what
I
it
get you.
means.
Okay, so do you have a lot of male friends?
Do I have a lot of male friends? I have 2 male friends. I don't have a lot of them.
Hey, one is too many. Okay, so
Why?
do
Okay,
you
so
think
how
men and
am I
women can be
supposed to?
friends?
I do think they can be friends. It depends on boundaries.
Bruh.
Boundaries.
Oh my God.
No, seriously.
You believe that?
Come on, I really believe
This
that.
is crazy. So, this is insane. Cause like, okay, cause you know what? Fuck it. Do you think men best friends give good advice?
I feel like they give yes because if they don't if they don't see you like that, then of course they're gonna give you advice that's like because I've gotten
What do you mean see you
advice.
like? Wait, so you
Like,
saying if they don't see you like that? What do you mean by that?
I feel like if there's complication, like say you're attracted to this guy,
Right.
and y'all had like a little history of flirting with each other, okay, then that's different. Like, but if you genuinely have seen this person since a friend since the day you met them, and there has been no complications, then you have to think about gray areas.
Okay.
I've had a friend that I've known since I was in like 7th grade.
Okay.
And we are genuinely just friends. Never.
That's what you believe?
That. That's what I know.
Is he straight?
No, I mean, yes, he is
Oh
straight.
no, he's not.
No, he is straight. My bad.
Okay,
he
he's
has a
straight.
whole girlfriend.
Okay, well that's a good barrier.
Exactly.
But we gotta acknowledge that what platonic means?
Yes.
Not sexual.
Right.
Intense is either.
Right.
When men deal with women, they want sex eventually. Your male best friend, your male friends,
How do you
they
know
would
this?
have sex with you if you offered the opportunity. You believe that y'all are friends because you're controlling that opportunity of sex, that barrier of sex. You control that. So he's not going to overstep his boundaries because he doesn't want to lose his friendship or the possibility of it.
See, I don't believe you.
You don't believe that?
No, because if they wanted to, when they are single, they could be like, hey, flirt something. But no advances have been made.
Well,
even
that's the
though
thing.
There was a time when I was single and he was single.
I bet. But the thing is, you say 7th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
probably seen
and
me
you've
as
been
like a
friends
sister.
since. And he doesn't know. Can I? Because he built so much rapport with you. If he tries to take that step, and he gets turned down, he's gonna go into his shell and it's gonna be cooked in. Like he doesn't want to. Y'all
Or
been
he
friends for
just
so long.
doesn't
If anything,
see
he's
like
gonna
that.
wait for you to throw out that opportunity, you to throw out that possibility. If you honestly believe, if you would be, you would say y'all was both lit one day, and he had a girlfriend, you didn't have no boyfriend. I'm not saying this will happen, but I'm just saying hypothetically, and you was like, you want to have sex? He would be like, nah. Like, you're a good friend, but nah.
Some people don't want to, because I would never do it. Like, I won't want
Of
to
course you, but that's the thing.
that relationship, but like that
Of
friendship.
course, but that's how the woman thinks of it.
But even when I was attracted to a guy before and we were friends, like, I knew, like, first of all, I can't date your character. Like, yeah, you physically attractive, but he's not my type. Like,
Okay,
when it comes to
but
commitment,
but you got to understand the male brain is completely different from the female brain. You believe, yeah, we're friends. Like my company, everything is great. But the reality is, if you would have thrown the opportunity of sex towards him, he will take it. Like, that friendship.
I'm going to try it. Let's see, because I want to know.
If you're ready to ruin your friendships, you're going to be good.
Crying, not me, but, like, I want to see, like.
Okay, well, ask one of your female friends to ask Tracy with their male friends.
Like, see if they can.
Happens all the time. It happens all the time. Like, man, like, the thing is, like, I was never friends with any women unless like it was gonna eventually happen, which it always 9 times out of 10 did.
Right.
That's the thing about it. Like, once they threw the option at me, it was no question. Like, but the friendship thing is the thing that was built up. So I wasn't gonna be like, yo, like back in the days, I want to be, yo, what's up? Like, we want to do something. Like, we've been friends for so long. Like, no, you had to work your way into it. Like, catch her on the lonely times when she's sad, her boyfriend just cheated on her. That's why I asked you, they give good advice, because I'll tell you, I kid you not, male best friend give the worst advice.
Wow.
Very destructive advice. What they want is for you to take the advice that's going to end up with you being single, and it's like, oh, now she's sad. Plan 2, like plan B, part 2 of the plan and shit. And now it's, you want me to hang out? You want to hang out? Let's talk about it.
So
next thing you know,
manipulative. That's the story.
I mean, look, I always tell the truth about guys. Like, men ain't shit most of the time. Like, men ain't shit.
I don't feel like that's true for every man, though.
Of course, not every man, but most men. Most men will take. Like, most men, yes.
Yeah, I feel like there are good men
and I say
out
ain't
there,
shit.
you know?
Also
I do know
because
that.
like a lot of men are lying as if like, oh yeah, we're friends, girl. Like I'll never do that.
Stop the cap.
Nah.
That's all cap. Okay, so should should you be able to sleep with your male friend?
No. What the hell? Should
Okay,
I be
I just
able
want
wait,
to know. I just want to know. Should you be able
Pause.
to sleep with a male friend,
No. Not
Okay.
if I'm in a relationship.
even outside of a relationship?
That's if you guys want to, you want to go
Would
into
you
a
advise
relationship.
a girl that's single to just sleep with her male friends?
Not all of them?
It-
You said friends.
I was
I'm
just
like,
curious. I was just curious. Yo, or friends. Sure, if she like all of them, she would smash all of them. Should she be sleeping with her male friends? Like, yeah, like.
I feel like they can't be friends after that though. That's gonna ruin the
I
friendship.
mean,
You can't.
that's a good thing that she can bring to the friendship.
That's not friendship no more though. That's
Hey.
going outside the friendship.
Hey, that's what I believe that they should bring to the friendship. If they have male friends, they should at least be sleeping with them because what the fuck? What's going on then? Like, what's going on?
What the fuck?
What's going on? What are we talking about?
You funny.
Okay, so okay,
Oh my
so
God.
do you think it's appropriate to have male friends in a relationship?
Do I feel like
It's appropriate to have male friends in a
I'm
serious
I'm
relationship.
high, so.
Oh no, you good. We all living this. You good. So is it appropriate to have male friends
Right.
in a serious
In
relationship?
a serious, yes, because it's okay for him to have female friends in a relationship.
You think so?
Yes, you gotta
Okay.
have trust. I trust you. You know, like I gotta-
So you just relying on trust?
what?
So should you
Love,
base
trust,
your
love?
relationship off trust or boundaries? Always ask that.
I feel like boundaries is trust with yourself, though. You know, like I feel like that's more like value.
But that's the thing. If you have boundaries, then you don't have. It's just your trust is limited.
If you don't have exactly.
So do you base your relationship off of trust or boundaries? Like you can do whatever. You want to hang out with a bunch of girls that like you? Go ahead. I trust you.
Oh, okay.
Like just in general, like there's no boundaries.
There definitely
Like
boundaries. Yeah, because it's just like at the end of the day, I need to know that you can say no. You know that you know what you want.
That's interesting. So do you think? So you let your man have female friends?
Yeah, he met her through one of his other friends that he's known since high school.
And you think you can say no easily?
I don't think it's easy for anybody to say no when they don't want to. But
No. I mean like, oh yeah, okay. So okay, that's a good way to put it. Okay, well yeah, okay, that's a good point. Okay, so do men? Oh yeah, I said do men give good advice? So if your man tells you to get rid of your male best friends, would you do it?
I mean, they gotta go.
Okay, that's the best thing you. That's the best thing you said. Oh, bro. Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's
Wait, your
something
man
he
has to go, or
needs.
your male friends gotta go?
Oh, the male. I feel the male friends gotta go.
Okay. Oh, I thought you talking about the man has to go. Okay.
No.
Great.
If he's like, I'm not comfortable, like I need you to stop being friends with this dude.
And you'll be like,
cool.
all right, deuces to them.
You know what?
Okay.
You know.
Okay. W. Okay. So, what would you advise? So let's say for a scenario, for example, if your son or your brother's girlfriend or fiance lied about a situation they had with their best friend. So let's say you was in this position.
Okay.
So your boyfriend, 'cause I know you high. Your boyfriend said that him and his best friend, his female best friend, never did anything before.
Right.
But in reality, they did. They kissed or they did something before.
Mm-hmm.
What would you advise your son or your brother to do if they were in that situation?
Break up with them.
Break up with them?
Yeah, because now you lying.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
That's
would be like, yeah, nah.
great. All right, I have this great video for us to watch. I got it from TikTok. Didn't want to go to YouTube because you know how you can fuck around and get copyright and shit. Let me get this thing right real quick. It is Best Friend or Fiance by this DramaTube channel. Wait, let me refresh it.
Daryl doesn't get along with my best friend, Keith. Are you open? To Keith. Keith and I went to college together, and I'm not willing to give up my friend. He's a good guy, and you're a great man. We should be able to kumbaya.
As long as you know the difference.
If Keith does not attend my wedding,
He won't be missed.
oh yeah.
Nice.
Keith is coming, and he's my best friend. He wants to feel like I can have like male best friends, and Daryl's not gonna be upset about it or.
I've never said, yo, you can't be friends with him. Like, I feel like she allows some things to happen and she defends his behavior. But when I tell her it's disrespectful to myself, I'm insecure all of a sudden. I'm controlling.
Okay, I want to get a little background on this
Please.
relationship.
Keith and I went to college together.
Okay, and you're 30, so this is like a 12-year relationship.
Exactly,
okay.
right? So Keith liked me in college.
Okay.
Even then, it was like, I don't like you in that way. We became friends from that point on.
Do you think that Keith could hold a candle for you like that?
I don't think anymore.
Okay. Did you guys ever kiss?
No, never.
Okay. You never kissed?
No. It's not fair to make me feel as though I have to choose.
Okay, I think you might have to choose, though. That's what it is, family or fiance.
I know.
What do you want to accomplish?
I would like for him to work out things with Keith.
Okay. How about you, Daryl?
How she handles that situation with her best friend. She has to do better.
Okay. The families are on the way, and when they get here, you're going to have the family meeting.
Okay.
When it comes to Felicia, our friendship has always been super close, talk about any and everything, and
So, have you guys ever been romantically involved?
we shared deep conversations. You don't share with just anyone, so
But did you kiss?
me
I want to know. Did you guys kiss?
so we had one situation where we kissed, but it wasn't anything to the point that where it was going to go to another level.
I know that she needs to hash out things with Keith over there, and I want that to be addressed because I want you both to be comfortable, and then I want the relationship between the families being okay with you.
All right, thank you.
I think it's really important, being that he's her best friend, and I just don't think it's healthy for, you to kind of control who she can be friends with.
Thank you.
Thank you. Keith, what are your concerns?
My concerns with Daryl would be his way of not being able to talk through difficult issues. Other concern would be in times where you have called me for different favors, Daryl has inserted himself into situations that really didn't pertain to him, and it causes a big confusion for all of us.
That's
Thank
cute.
you. So earlier we met with
That was
Tracy,
cute.
and she assigned us some tasks.
Okay, so that's part one of this video. What's your thoughts so far?
Yeah, this man is definitely trying to get. He's still in love with her.
You think so?
Hell yeah! Talking about you inserted yourself in situations that weren't for you. That's her boyfriend. That's his job. Like to just be there for her.
And that's like the biggest problem that I'm telling guys. Like you have to have frame. You have to have assertion. You need to assert dominance in a relationship because you will get walked over. Just like in that situation right there, where like. The best friend is clearly like being disrespectful, but like he's not putting his foot down and like, first of all, y'all not gonna be a friendship. I don't give a fuck what's going on, and if y'all want to be a friendship, it's got to do it without me, But he's sticking on. He about to fiance, so they finna get married and stuff. Yeah. And it's been this long that she had this friend, so clearly he hasn't been putting his foot down and telling her what he truly wants out the relationship. So how would you feel? How would you feel if your man's female best friend told you to mind your own business within their conversation or their friendship or their relationship?
I would definitely feel some type of way because I'm like, his business
Like,
is my
oh, hell
business.
no.
What you mean? Like we're together. At the end of the day, what do you have to hide from me?
That's true. Yeah, it's gonna instantly be up.
Okay, what?
Okay, so how would you feel? How would you feel if you were being? How would you feel if your man was being overprotective of his female friend?
I wouldn't mind that. I mean, I want my man to be a gentleman and respect all women and be there for
Okay, I mean, like, if you're voicing your opinion on something about their friendship and he's like, no, like, this, or like, no, like, you need to not talk about that, or don't try to Like, for example, in that situation where he was like cute after he said that stuff, and then your boyfriend was like, "Don't say cute. Why would you say cute? Like, don't be rude to him and stuff or her." How would you feel if she was being overprotective against you?
Oh, yeah. Nah, I would get a little triggered. What the hell? No, it just seems like, wait, why are you not trying to hear my side out too? Like, be acknowledgement of like how I'm feeling. Obviously, I feel something, you know.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that shit would be definitely cooked. So, what would you do if your man was getting grinded on by his female best friend? Like, y'all was at a party or your birthday, his birthday, and his female best friend started grinding on him.
I would break up with him.
You break up with him?
Hell yeah. Did he let it happen? He didn't do nothing like.
Well, he was like, "What are you doing? Like, what are you doing, girl?"
I don't know. He would have to stop being friends with her. If he's like, no, it would be that situation. You got to pick at this point because she's feeling something.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, definitely. That's why I say, man, man and female can be friends. Like, it's never platonic. Like, as much as y'all can be as close as y'all want to be. It's never platonic. If he sees an opportunity, clearly there's a big ass opportunity in her situation because she doesn't even respect her man enough to set boundaries. Like, so he's just like, whatever, I'm finna just do whatever.
Exactly.
And that's why I always say your male best friends is one gonna give you bad advice, and two is only gonna try to get on that with you if there's a window for it to be had. You know, they're gonna keep evaluating it day by day, month by month, year by year. They can be your friend, your male friend for 2 years. You like, oh, it's 7th grade. Oh, that's my male best friend. They ain't gonna do nothing. One time you're lit, you single, you're sad, you're bored. He lit.
Damn.
Instantly gonna turn from Patty K to. So let's get to part 2 of this video.
Ask him.
Are you finished yelling?
I didn't yell. I'm talking to you directly.
I feel like everybody in here feels like you're yelling right now.
I'm talking to you, not everybody else. Control yourself. You made a statement after he said what he said. I respected everybody else's opinion.
It seems like you feel
You
a way
have to
about
do the same. I do.
Okay.
I do. He's like, that's cute. That's petty. Your son blows up when he doesn't like something, and I cannot take that.
Okay, why are you so defensive of Keith? And really, what's the deal with this past relationship? If you love my son and you see that it is a problem, then maybe you need to take another route.
I'm not gonna choose your son's friends. He's not gonna choose mine. Did you feel the need to say that's cute?
That was my way of letting him know.
Should a significant other have somewhat of control or a say in who you're friends with?
I feel like they can advise, like let you know how they feel, and then you decide whether you want to listen to them or not. Everything is like a watch the behavior kind of thing, see if it really is a fit, you know?
Okay.
You didn't have to let him know. You were going to have an
opportunity
opportunity to ask him whatever he's talking about.
Yeah.
And I don't even care about you being upset. That's not my problem. My problem is the pettiness. And you see why it comes off to me like jealousy? Just because Keith said it, you act away.
Because Keith is not qualified to speak on my behalf.
How is he not qualified? Your mom is not qualified to speak on my behalf, but she did. But I didn't interject. I didn't tell her opinion did not matter. And he's known you longer than your mother has known me.
Do you think it was correct for Keith to say Daryl needs to mind his own business and stay out of y'all's?
I will say that I don't know what he meant by that. I don't know the context. I don't know what the situation was.
In college, did you have a different relationship with Keith?
Absolutely not. Keith and I never kissed. We've never touched inappropriately. We were friends. I knew that in college Keith liked me, and I said I'm not interested.
First time I've ever felt disrespected by Keith, my friend is throwing a party, he walks into the event, and he starts grinding on her. When you found out that I knew about that, how did you feel?
No type of way because it never happened.
Okay, so you didn't act like you were gonna grind on her, and she didn't say, hey, what are you doing? You did not do that. So you did dance behind it?
I did dance behind
Okay, so you want to play with words. Okay, whatever. Is it just Keith that triggered you, or is it any man? Or when he kissed her one time before? So they kissed before?
You should ask that question to Keith. Keith, can you explain, have you ever kissed Felicia?
So yes, man, I have kissed Felicia. That's just what it is.
And you know the other game he played?
But the same game.
See, I get cut off, but you don't check that.
Because you're my man. He is not. Keith, you were wrong for insinuating that we kissed. That was wrong.
Cornball.
Dead ass.
Unicorn.
This is so childish between both of y'all. Grow the hell up. So yes, I hold your feet to the fire. I don't have to go home with him. I have to go home with you.
That ain't no reason to point a blame towards this man, whether he your partner or not. They both in it together.
Right, and I can hold them both accountable.
But
I'm telling them, yes, I am.
This is the first time you acknowledge this, and for months I've been telling you.
How can I acknowledge something I knew nothing about?
It was prior to you.
What are the games?
Keith, the game was won saying that we kissed, and you knew it was not like that. You knew that would piss him the hell off. Like, you can't do that. Both of y'all need to grow up.
A mess.
No, because both of them, everybody need to go sit down some damn where. She's going off.
What would you advise the guy, the boyfriend, the husband in the situation, or the fiance, the man in the situation?
What would I advise him?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know, to be honest.
Could I call off the wedding?
I don't know about all of that. I definitely think they need to have a conversation.
And this is what I mean when I say you ladies be giving out bad advice. He should leave her. He should have been left her. After she wasn't dropping her male friend, she should have been left her. He should have been left her.
But
After she figured out he lied, left. After she didn't check him but kept checking the husband, left. Like, the lack of disrespect, the lack of respect she was showing to her man versus the respect that she was showing to the male best friend. Like, she was checking him, and the male best friend, he was like, yeah, you shouldn't have told her that we did something, man. But you shouldn't be calling him off, calling him like, it's like, what the heck? Like, you see, like, it's imbalanced on how she's throwing, blame on him.
I feel like she went to both of him like, hey, you know that was wrong because you knew that would piss him off. Like, both of y'all need to stop acting like children. That was, she held him accountable.
But what is the boyfriend doing? The husband doing that's childish?
If he stays with her, if she decides that she can't cut him off, I do agree that he should leave, But if she were to cut him off, then I feel like they should be able to, work it out.
Okay.
Because you definitely you have a good point. She should have been like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Like, should have definitely checked that shit. Yeah.
As soon as he started grinding, she's talking about, oh, she doesn't want to know, but at some point you being oblivious.
And not only that, that even the fact that happened, nothing happened after that as a repercussion. He said that he's been telling her for months,
and then that happened. He definitely should have broke up with her after that.
Yeah. Well, listen, guys, the biggest L in this situation, not gonna lie, is that dude, man. He's the husband, pretty much. Like, he's not being assertive. He's letting his woman walk all over him. He's not putting his foot down. If he has a problem with something, he's not showing that, okay, I'm gonna leave. She knows that he's not gonna leave, so she's gonna keep perpetuating what's going on in the situation. I got one more video for us, actually, and it's very interesting. It gives a big glimpse on why you should almost not have female friends. Only as associates, you should have female associates, no female friends, because it's gonna show you why. Not really useful, and you'll see why.
I do agree with not having female best friends, because I've seen that's definitely been a time where I was like, oh,
what can you get out of her that you can't really get out of your girlfriend or your male best friends?
Right.
Okay, that's interesting. What is it that you saw that made you more? What about it that you saw? Explain that.
It was just the way they would interact with each other, and then I found a whole video of them like back when he was in high school.
Video of what?
Of them kissing. For
Nani?
Oh, really?
I kiss all my female best friends too, so not surprised. So I gotta refresh this one too. And this is Desirable Truth on TikTok. People, if y'all watching, follow them. They got a decent channel.
That a man has from having female friends?
Honestly, none. They get to look at them. They get the benefit. Girls, I like my guy friends, but I know in the back of my mind that they would want to fuck. So I don't know,
What are some of the benefits women have from having guy friends?
Honestly, I don't know. I have to pretend that they don't want to fuck me, and I just like we're just a guy friend. We're just friends, and we talk about other girls.
If you guys were walking on the street together and somebody came up and tried to rob you, do you expect him to try and protect you?
Yes.
Okay. If he's gonna risk his life for you, what's the equal benefit for him having a female friend?
That's a good question. That's a good question. What's a good benefit? What's a good benefit?
He potentially gets some puss?
No. Not for me.
That's a rough one, brother. That's a rough one.
So there's no benefit then?
She putting a good one.
Friends?
She putting a good one.
Yeah.
She putting a good one.
So you'd be a wing woman for him on behalf of his...
Yeah.
Okay, so he saves your life, you be a wing woman.
Absolutely.
Did you see his face too? Like, I didn't think you. He was like,
Wait a second.
shit.
Yeah, like even you. He's clearly the male friend in the situation, and he's like, and that's the thing. Man, like y'all be thinking I'm joking. Y'all let me be thinking I'm joking when I say they don't want to be in that position. Like he wants to smash. Her saying, "Oh no, I'm not smashing." Did you see his heart? He was like he zoned out. That's why he was asking her the question. He didn't know what to say because he was so zoned out. Because he's like, damn, you asking that pushed the possibility of sex years back now. Now he has to play the friendship role for a couple more years. I tell you, these men are very fucking manipulative, bro. Like it's crazy. Like man, like the friendship role is not good. It's not a good way to get sex for men. It's not a good role because you just pretty much be led on for who knows how long. But it can happen. That's the only possibility they clean going to. That's why a lot of guys be having hella female best friends and just play the numbers game, But that's a clear example on why it's like it doesn't really like it doesn't bring much useful. It's not useful at all having a female friend on a balance of probabilities because 9 times out of 10 he wants to smash. And if something happens to you, let's say for example we're at a club or something, we all having a good time, and a dude smacks the hell out of you. I have to protect you now, even though we're not even fucking. We're not fucking. I gotta protect you.
That's so insensitive.
On the other side, if something happens, that's a male instinct when you're hanging out with women, especially your friend. Your friend, you gotta like, goddamn, I gotta protect her, and she's not even gonna give me a fucking blowjob after this. I'm doing it for no reason. Wow. But let's see, on the other hand, the woman gets a lot. The woman gets a lot from being with the guy. She can get free dates, attention, advice, because men give better advice. I'm not gonna lie, because early advice you gave early was kind of booty hole. But that's common, women typically give advice that's more like it touches the heart. It makes you feel good, even though it's not gonna work. You feel me? But guys gonna be straight up like, that's not gonna happen. Like, it's not gonna work. That's why a lot of women be having a lot of male friends, and a lot of niggas in them friend zone because. Well, a lot of dudes don't know their value and stuff, so a lot of dudes will be in the friend zone waiting for that sex, and they just linger the sex over them for compliance, But yeah, that's how it is most of the time. You got any last thoughts? Any questions you got to ask me? Any point of contention you had? Any like, oh no, I disagree with that.
I think you made some valid points today. I definitely think you changed my mind about a few things,
About your male friends.
You're
like, you know what? I gotta reevaluate them niggas.
At this point, like, hold the fuck up. And female friends, shit. Maybe he do gotta cut off.
How many female friends does he have?
He's in college, so most of his female friends are like.
Oh yeah, having. Yep. Is he going to these college parties? Does he party? Go to college parties? Okay.
I mean, he has like 2 friends that he would party with. Him and the girl that I was telling you. His friend, his best friend since like high school.
So he'll party with the girls?
Just the one girl. Yeah, he's like, oh, she's bisexual.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, and she says she's in her feminine journey right now. She wants more girls.
Okay, I'm going to just say what I would do in his position, right? If I had because when I was in college, I had a girlfriend, and I was having a great time in college. She says she's bisexual, too. Mm-hmm. She's having a threesome at a college party. If he doesn't, he's tweaking. Like, bro, yeah.
Nah, not every man thinks like that.
It's not about... Most men do. Most men are... I'm not gonna lie. Most men control by their dicks. That's why they have
he's
these.
thinking like he's not the type to go. He doesn't even.
Well,
want
I'm not saying that's what he's thinking. I'm saying what I would do in his situation with a female best friend, and I'm in college. You know, it's like, and a female friend who's also bisexual. Because when I was in college, I was not, you know, hanging out with female unless something was going on, which it was. So that's interesting.
Nah, he's got a couple too. One's pregnant.
Oh,
you know.
Oh God.
You know, so like they've been friends for a while. He still like hangs out with her. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Well, it could work. It could work. Okay. It could work. What if, for example, like I'm trying to think, like these female friends, man, because.
You know, I asked him one time. I was like, you know, did you guys have a past? Did you guys have anything? And he was like, yeah, no, like we're just friends. She's more into feminine, like she's more into girls or like feminine guys.
Okay. He got a specific best friend. Okay.
Yeah, and he only met her through his best friend.
Yeah, if anything, he should just let your friends.
They're just friends. They're kind of like they never hang out by themselves. They only hang out with the guy.
Okay. Well, their situation could work then. Well, his situation could work with, like as friends with them, I guess, in a way. Yeah. Because you know she's not necessarily that attracted to men.
Yeah.
Okay. You know? Okay. Your situation though. You got to question that a little bit more.
She even asked me for advice on like how to hit on this girl on Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
You know?
Would you ever consider doing a threesome with your boyfriend?
Yes, I would. I talked to him about it. He said no. He said
he
doesn't
no?
want to do it. He said he doesn't want to do it. He was
unless he's capping, man.
That's what I think, but I think he doesn't want me to get mad. He doesn't want it to be a problem. Like he knows that I got jealous with the whole he was like, I don't want us to be doing it, and then I don't want to disrespect you.
You know, that's a good one, because I think in a lot of cases, like that's why guys lie a lot of times, or like cheat or go behind their back because they don't want you to hurt or feel some type of way about it. I think he would. It's just that like maybe the way you came about it, he probably think either you're testing him or you're trying to open a gate that you just want to jokingly be about type shit. Because that
makes sense.
Because I heard this shit before. Like a guy would be like, "Oh, I would never do a threesome with my girl." It's like nigga, yes you will. Nigga, you cheat on your girl. What are you talking about?
I'm giving you the pass on a platter, and you're like, "Oh no, come on."
He must be either he's joking or he's just very specific, and he's like, he's probably one of those unique guys who just doesn't do that or is not comfortable with that.
Maybe
because like most men will take the opportunity.
But he wants to go to the strip club with me, so. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
You better hope he not like he not a crooked letter IMP that would be sitting there spending money on females when like you over here giving them opportunities with yourself and other women and stuff like.
You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like maybe we could meet somebody. You know?
That's cool that you even open up that opportunity, the possibility, or the option, because a lot of dudes, if they're not given the opportunity to like be more. Explore with their lady in a way. Yeah. They're gonna just do that shit behind your back.
Okay, because honestly, I feel like since men are so sex driven, you have to make sure that both of you are meeting each other's needs in that department, and like I feel
Okay, yeah, in a way, because like a man's needs is just sexual access, but it's new variety, so if you could bring a different girl from time to time, like that's how you could satisfy him in a way. That's the best way, the easiest way you could satisfy him, just variety. For women, most of the time, it's getting the best. So like, y'all don't really want multiple dudes. Like, do you want to sleep with multiple dudes? Okay, good. Yeah, most women don't want to sleep. Most women don't want to sleep with multiple dudes. They want to get the best dude and just sleep with him. And if anything, invite other women. Like I think that's how it should go. That's how a lot of relationships are starting to do nowadays, because a lot of women are starting to slightly understand what their man wants and stuff. But yes, that's the best way. Yeah, so you're like,
too. Like we gotta switch stuff up because I'm gonna get bored, and then now I'm not gonna like having sex with you.
And you gonna want to bring up another female.
Like break up. So I'm like, you gotta. I like to try, and I just like to try different things.
How long you and your boyfriend together?
We've been together for 2 months.
Oh, so it's new.
It's new.
Then you offered that quick as hell. You offered the threesome quick as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not that bad. Not that bad. At least you're on a front platter with it. Like, all right, girl. This is what I offer you. That's good. Let him know what he can be looking forward to. Yeah. And it's early, so maybe that's why he said no. It is still early, girl. What the?
Hey.
He like, are you sure? Like this girl testing you like a motherfucker. Like 2 months in.
Like when you said that makes so much sense. He probably thinks
okay. Well, now that you said the
only
time.
2 months in, yeah.
Okay, yeah. He
but
definitely.
Hey, I like what I like. You feel me? So
guys, if you're watching, man, this is. Or my fault, ladies, if you're watching, this is how you, in a way, attract a man. You know, you let him know what you're about, and you show that you're not only willing to please yourself, but you're trying to please him too. And you're like, oh, you want another bitch in a situation? Let's do that. That's cool. That's smart, and I think a lot of ladies should do that more often.
Yeah,
that's cool. Okay. Well, I appreciate having you through. Any last final thoughts? Any last thoughts, final thoughts?
Not really. Thanks for having me on the show. I really did. It was some good questions. So
yeah, appreciate you coming through. Yeah, guys. I'm gonna link her IG and stuff down in the description afterwards. Follow the page, like the video. It's a great conversation, guys. For male friends, the male friend zone is not that good, my niggas. Just work your way up the regular way. Females, if you got male friends, you need to fucking drop them niggas. Y'all need to hit them with the good old
Biflation.
Because it's not what you think it is. They want to smash eventually. Whether it's now, whether it's years from now, they want the opportunity. So just be on the lookout, if anything. And also present more sexual access with your man. Make him happy. You'll be more happy from it. And yeah, y'all be smooth. Tie out. Peace, motherfuckers.